leave a little bit early in some spots. As you can see, visibility now down to under a half a mile in Bucyrus, Delaware County over toward Marysville. Pretty thick fog there. New Lexington all the way down to MacArthur and Jackson. So if you see your city on here and you see that visibility is down under a mile, I would definitely plan ahead, because especially as you get to some of those passes and whatnot on the highways where we might have that fog, we could have some tricky spots. So I'll be watching this closely for us, but it's not going to last all day. We have dry weather and some more heat that's in the forecast. We'll talk about that in about 15 minutes, but we do want to see how the roads are this morning. Bree has been keeping a close eye on those cameras to see where there might be fog. I want to show you this camera from the Columbus Zoo. This is right now. Look at that fog out there in Dublin, just kind of scooting in right here. I don't see any animals, but they're probably like sleeping, because this would put me to sleep too if I saw fog out my window like that. But here is a look at the current fogcast. You can see we do have some spots. Visibility is under a mile. This definitely will slow you down if you can't see cars in front of you. I can't stress this enough. Just give yourself extra time. Leave a little extra space, especially if you can't see because of the fog. And don't forget to not use those high beams that reflects it different in the cloud of the fog, and that can make it really dangerous really quickly when you're on the road. So pretty much everywhere dealing with that fog. The exception is Lancaster, Columbus, Circleville. You might see some of that fog, but it's a lot worse in other spots. And it's not going to stay like this all morning. I do have to tell you that. But you can see at least through the 9 o'clock hour, we are looking at some areas having that thick fog. And for everybody else, we'll start to see those temperatures go up quickly after that as the sun comes out. But hey, if you've been thinking about mowing or taking care of your garden or anything, I know we've had some showers and storms the last couple of days, but it's looking pretty good as we go through the weekend. But here's your hour by hour. Let me walk you through it today. Again, you can still see some of that fog lingering through about 9 o'clock, but watch how fast things burn off. We have the sun come out in full force. You're going to definitely still want the sunscreen, because that UV index is up to 8 this afternoon, between 8 and 9, so that is still high to very high. And then as we go into later this evening, really not seeing much in the way of showers or storms. I know yesterday we had some pop up. We did have some good downpours, but I can tell you though, we're not going to have that for pretty much everybody today. The exception might be a stray shower that tries to form. So if you're that one person, just know everybody else is getting sunshine, but it will end pretty quickly. And then for Friday's forecast, a lot drier, and we stay that way all the way into the weekend. We start to heat back up though. I know humidity is still noticeable, but it's not as bad as it's been the last couple. Not going to be your friend this morning, I can tell you that. Definitely seeing it pretty thick in some spots, although not too bad where we can't see our 10 TV view from the tower of downtown Columbus, but you can see we're right around 70 degrees this morning. We're going to continue to see that fog for at least another hour and a half, maybe another few hours before it starts to burn off. But I want to get right to that current fog map and show you. We are looking at Newark, still down to a mile. If you're up into Delaware, heading toward Morrow County on 71, visibility is getting in spots down to close to 0. Bucyrus, Washington Courthouse, even down toward Logan, MacArthur, Zanesville, McConnellsville. So definitely take your time. I know it's back to school. It's exciting, but you might need some extra time getting to and from school, and for those of you going to work this morning as well. So coming up, we'll talk about the full forecast. I'll let you know what we can expect, because we have a lot of sunshine heading our way, guys, just in time for the weekend.